Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Millie and I'm recovering from anorexia. Earlier this week I asked you what are some fear foods that you have that are festive themed, and today I'll be eating a full day of fear foods that you have and are scared to face this Christmas time. And I hope that this shows you that nothing bad will happen from eating these foods. Nothing awful will happen if you join in this Christmas time and make those memories. Honestly, that's so much more important. Nothing is more harmful for your body than restriction. So today, let me show you as I eat everything that you're scared of this Christmas time. There was certainly a common theme when it came to breakfast fear foods: pastries. And in my family it's a tradition to have croissants on Christmas morning, so that is exactly what we'll be having today. Let's go make some croissants. Just whilst my croissants are in the oven, I'm going to open my advent calendar. I went for the Reese's one because you all know I'm actually obsessed with peanut butter. I can't go a day in my life without peanut butter. Where are we on today? The 10th. Is anyone else like this, or is it just me? Like, I never ever can find the number, the door. Okay, got it. We got a white cup today. Now, I don't think anybody suggested this. Obviously, loads of people put to have their advent calendar as one of their fear foods, but I really struggle with having my advent calendar before breakfast, so that's what we're doing today. I don't know why that is. I think I've always been that way. Like, even when I was a kid, I wouldn't have my advent calendar until I got back from school. I don't know why. I like to bite the bottoms off and then lick out the peanut butter. Oh, that sounds so weird. It sounds so wrong. Now that I've demolished those yummy pastries, I'm actually going to go and put some Christmas decorations up, because at the moment we've still got pumpkins lying around. I'm going to put those away and I'm going to see what Christmas decorations we've got from last year. We don't have a tree, but we do have a few bits. So I've just changed this display over. This is where I keep all my pagan things. I just put some Christmas related crystals in here, but near a Yule I'll change them out for crystals that are associated with Yule. Yule is on the 21st, by the way. It's not hugely festive, but we work with what we've got. I just need to buy some new batteries for those lights. We're looking way more festive now. This is looking so cute with the little mistletoe, and I just found this is the reindeer toy that we won at Winter Wonderland when we went. Oh, there's a vlog coming about that soon. And this is the reindeer that we won at Winter Wonderland last year when we went. And speaking of cuddly toys, you might have seen me order this big boy in one of my most recent videos. This was my Christmas present to myself. She's really cute. I love it so much. I just found this reed diffuser that I forgot I had. It's gingerbread scented. I reckon we crack this bad boy out. I really need to wash my hair, but I was gonna do it yesterday and I just completely forgot, so that's on the to-do list today. Does anyone else just procrastinate washing their hair? It's such a chore. Oh, it's a bit pungent when you get that much of it in one whiff. Sometimes I prefer a reed diffuser to a candle because there's no risk of burning the place down. Now the place will really smell festive. Where do we even put this? Now, when it came to snacks, there was one food that stood out above all else. So many of you guys suggested that I have a mince pie. I'm sure you all saw that one coming today at some point. Unfortunately, I absolutely hate mince pies. I hate them. I'm really sorry, but I wasn't going to put myself through eating a mince pie or buying a packet of them just for a video, but I've got something extremely close to mince pie that looks far yummier in my opinion, and hopefully you'll all forgive me. I found these gingerbread and white chocolate pies in Sainsbury's and I thought they're fairly close to a mince pie, but they look way more tasty. So we're gonna have one of those instead. I really hope you'll all forgive me for this. I just didn't want to buy a packet of like 8 mince pies when I know I hate them. I'm just gonna have this and then we're gonna go out and do a food shop, and I can see frost still out there on the cars, so it's gonna be cold. They are so cute. Look at him. Whoops. Look at his little arms and his legs. I'm so sorry, Mr. Gingerbread, but you're going straight in my belly. guess they really were trying to replicate a mince pie in some aspects, because I don't really like it. It's alright. It's alright. I would say it's quite close to a mince pie in that spiced taste flavour, if that makes sense. Like, I picked those up thinking they were going to be a nice little sweet treat, and they are almost savoury because the gingerbread is so spiced and I couldn't really taste the white chocolate, so it wasn't really what I expected it to taste like. And that's okay, because sometimes that happens, and sometimes food isn't as brilliant or wonderful as we imagined it, and sometimes food is just food, and that's fine. Off I venture out into the wilderness. Bloody well wrapped up. It's currently 1 degree outside, so it feels like -1, and we have got a lovely moderate snow warning, so this will be fun. And I'm going to listen to Anna Archer's podcast. I don't know if you guys watch her on YouTube, she's brilliant, but I have so many episodes to catch up on, and I think that'd be lovely to listen to on my frosty walk to Tesco. Let's go. Tesco, let's go. Good afternoon. I can't believe how dark it is already. It's 1:30, and I'm back from the shop. I've got my lunch. There was quite a few different things that came up for lunch. There were some things that were like pasta dishes, soups, things like that. They didn't just feel quite festive enough for me, but quite a lot of you said to get a festive meal deal or festive sandwiches. So I've done that. But Tesco was useless. Tesco was useless. All Tesco had was turkey sandwiches. And if you didn't know, I'm vegetarian, so that was rubbish. But on the way back from Tesco, I went into Boots and they have a vegan no turkey feast. I'm just going to cover, they have the calories on the side there, but I'll cover that up. You can see. So what is in this? Soya protein pieces for their turkey with roasted seasoned carrot strips, cranberry chutney, vegan sage and onion mayonnaise, steam roasted and seasoned red cabbage, spinach, malted bread. I think I had this last year, but I can't remember. And then I got a festive-ish drink because I went for the Starbucks in the cute little red cup. And then for a side, I wanted crisps. So I went for, these are my favourite crisps. The Popworks sweet and salty pop chips. Someone said to me, I think last time I had these, like, oh, why did you go for the pop chips over the fried, like the normal crisps? Like, are you scared of normal crisps? No, I'm not scared of normal crisps. Those are just my favourite. Just want to clarify that, because I'm at a stage in my journey now where I truly do know what I like and what my eating disorder likes, and I like those crisps. It's quite a nice sandwich. There's like a good amount of filling. The flavours is flavourful. Thumbs up to Boots. That's quite good. The reason I like these crisps so much is because it's like having popcorn in crisp form, because they're sweet and salty crisps. So nice. Do you want to try mine?
Yeah.
It doesn't really taste like a hot chocolate. It's like a spiced... It's not like any other hot drink I've ever had.
No.
Good evening. It's dinner time now. I think for dinner there was only ever going to be one choice, and that's, of course, a Christmas roast. We're gonna go full out Christmas roast dinner minus the Brussels sprouts. But I've got a few bits. I've got vegetarian roasted chicken. I've got Yorkshire puddings, roasted potatoes, pigs in blankets, vegetarian stuffing, cranberry. We're going all out, and this is probably the biggest dinner I've ever cooked because there's so many different parts. I've had to write on my phone like what time to put everything in the oven. So I'm gonna go and start preparing it now. This was so chaotic because I accidentally turned the temperature of the oven down, so it was just a mess. But I've got some vegetarian like roast chicken, some vegan pigs in blankets, roasties of course, veg, stuffing, Yorkie, and because it's Christmas we got some cranberry sauce. Now David said we should have got some gravy and I said tough because I don't like gravy, so tough. But I did add in these because lots of you guys said to have pigs in blankets, and the roast potatoes done in oil of course. The only thing that's missing, I think, to make it more Christmassy is the parsnips. Parsnips are my favourite part of a Christmas dinner, but I think I'm going to have them my next Christmas dinner because I'm having about 5 this year, so I didn't want to go full out for this first one. I've just gone for a classic roast with a tiny bit of a Christmas twist. Okay, it tastes like chicken. I'm not convinced. I didn't buy a roast chicken. That's delicious. Any vegetarians out there, the corn roast tastes just like a roast chicken. Delicious. And these are vegan pigs in blankets. They're alright. I think I've had better. I love stuffing. Parsnips, stuffing and Yorkies are my favourite part of a roast dinner. What's yours? On Christmas Day, we always have a baked camembert with warm bread rolls as a starter. That, to me, that's the standout feature. That's what I look forward to 364 days of the year. Okay, it's time to face the music and wash my hair. Also, if anybody's following my recovery advent that we're doing over on Instagram, today the activity is to do your favourite self-care. So colouring for me is not only a really good distraction to sit with food guilt. I remember Christmas Eve, colouring books were everywhere at David's family's house because I was such a mess. I was so anxious. It was the only thing that could take my mind off food. But it's a really nice self-care activity for me. My second favourite is to have a really nice hot shower and then put on my favourite body lotion. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Good evening. I've now washed my hair. It's just drying naturally. But it's time for dessert. So we've got, of course, a chocolate Yule log. So many of you guys said a chocolate Yule log. And honestly, what a classic Christmas dessert. Let's go open it up. And this is just what she looked like inside. Just a no fuss, simple chocolate Yule log. And I'm gonna have the end piece. Look at how bad my nails got destroyed in the shower. I'm gonna have to redo them for tomorrow. Anyway, I think the end piece of the chocolate Yule log is the best piece because you get all of that extra chocolate there. So that's exactly what I'm gonna have right now. And I'm so annoyed because I forgot to buy cream for my Yule log and whipped cream for my hot chocolate. There was a theme there. I'm so sorry. I was gasping for some cream with this, but never mind though. We'll just have this end bit. You know what? For the cheap Tesco Yule log, that's delicious. Screw going out, blowing your budget on a fancy Yule log. That's fine. Perhaps though it's because I did get the end bit, so I got that extra bit of chocolate in there. That's actually delicious. I forget how good a Yule log is until I have it again every year for Christmas. Anyway, that does bring us to the end of today's video, but I just wanted to say a few things before wrapping up. Firstly, I really hope that this video helped you and showed you that nothing bad will happen from eating these scary festive foods. Honestly, I'll wake up tomorrow perfectly fine. Nothing's going to happen to me. My body hasn't changed dramatically throughout the course of the day, and it won't change dramatically when I wake up in the morning tomorrow. Nor am I going to restrict tomorrow at all. I don't need to compensate after Christmas Day, I promise. So that's firstly. Maybe secondly as well, I've already confused myself. The only other thing that I wanted to say was just, if you are feeling really anxious about Christmas, you're not alone. I think this is a really tricky time. If you have an eating disorder, you're in early recovery, and even now, me, over a year into recovery, it's still fairly scary. There's still certain things that I'm anxious about. And a few weeks ago, I did a video called Coping at Christmas, I think, just with some advice on making it through this festive period while still enjoying yourself, even when food is so scary. I'll leave it up here somewhere. It's quite short, so watch it after this one. And don't forget to like and subscribe. But anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye!